Hello, today we are going to discuss the introduction to engineering economy. In this lesson, we will define economics, what is money, time value of money, define engineering economy, goods and services, consumers and producers, importance of engineering economics, important applications of engineering economy. Let's first define economics. According to Adam Smith, it is the study of the nature and causes of national wealth, simply as the study of wealth. According to Alfred, economics is the study of man in the ordinary business of life. It's either directly or indirectly. According to Arthur, it is the study of economic welfare which can be brought into relationship with the measuring rod of money. Meaning to say, economics is the practical study of scarcity or the unlimited wants and needs but limited resources and its impact on society. The simplest definition of economics is the wise use of both money and time. What is money? According to Geoffrey Crowther, who describes the major functions of money, money is anything that is generally acceptable as a means of exchange and at the same time acts as a measure and a store of value. Okay, so money can fulfill the following functions as a medium of exchange. Goods and services can be exchange of money. As a unit of account, the units in which money is measured, for example, pesos, dollars, pounds, and last, as a store of value, since money grows with time. TVM, or time value of money, explains the change in the amount of money over time for funds owned by a corporation or individual. Corporate investments are expected to earn a return, wherein investment involves money. So the time value of money is the most important concept in engineering economy because money has a time value. Based on this figure, it says that money is a resource that's neutral. It can be used for good or for evil. According to Ecclesiastes 10:19, it says that money is the answer to everything. In 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. So let's define engineering economy. It is the analysis and evaluation of the monetary consequences by using the theories and principles of economics to engineering applications, design, and projects. So, meaning to say, the study of the desirability of making an investment, of the factors that will affect the economic success of engineering projects, which will ensure the best use of capital. This is to differentiate accounting and engineering economy, wherein accounting evaluates past performance like debts, while in engineering economy, they evaluate and predict future events. Okay? Good or commodity is tangible economic product that contributes to the satisfaction of human wants. For example, soap, cars, shirts. And then service, any tangible economic activity that contribute to the satisfaction of human wants. For example, catering, insurance, banking. Okay? Consumer goods and services are those products or services that are directly used by people to satisfy their wants. For example, houses, cars, clothes, appliances, books, medical. Producer goods and services satisfy human wants but indirectly in as much as they are used to produce the consumer goods and services. For example, factory buildings, machine tools, airplanes, buses. Goods and services are divided into two types, necessities and luxuries. When we say necessities, refer to the goods and services that are required to support human life needs, and activities. While luxuries, those goods and services that are desired by human and will be acquired only after all the necessities have been satisfied. This is an example of luxury versus necessity. Why engineering economy is important to engineers? Engineers design and create. Designing involves economic decision. Engineers must be able to incorporate economic analysis into their creative efforts because they make inventions and applications of scientific principles to solve economic crises. Next, often engineers must select and implement from multiple alternatives, like in home, highways, factories. Fourth, understanding and applying time of value of money, economic equivalence, and cost estimation are vital for engineers. And last, a proper economic analysis for selection and execution is a fundamental task of engineering. Engineers who will become a manager will realize that engineering does not merely concern itself with technical aspects but will lead to economic considerations. Important applications of engineering economy. First, seeking of new objectives for the applications of engineering. Seek new and wider applications of their technical knowledge for the benefits of mankind. For example, conduct surveys to learn what people need and want. Second, discovery of factors limiting the success of a venture or enterprise. Engineering economy seeks to discover limiting factor hinders the success of a project. A strategic factor which will ensure the success of the venture. Third, analysis of possible investment of capital. Capital is invested to earn profit for the owners of the capital. Engineering economy enables engineers to consider all aspects from both technical and financial viewpoints. Fourth, comparison of alternatives as a basis for decision. It varies on the expenditures. And last, determination of basis for decision. Knowledge in engineering economy will improve the ability of an engineer to make correct decisions on all technical matters involving cost. These are the basic terms and principles of economics. When we say demand, it is the quantity of a certain commodity that is bought at a certain price at a given place and time. The want or desire or the need for a product using money to purchase it. The demand for a commodity varies inversely as the price of the commodity, though not proportionately. Meaning to say, if the price is low, demand is high. People will be able to afford the price of the commodity. When we say supply, the quantity of a certain commodity that is offered for sale at a certain price at a given place and time. The amount of goods or products that are available for sale by the suppliers. This is the law of supply. The supply of a commodity varies directly as the price of the commodity, though not proportionately. It means that the price is low, supply is also low. This is the combination of the laws of demand and supply. When free competition exists, the price of a product will be that value where supply is equal to the demand. No sale exists if the buyer and the sellers do not agree on a common price for the commodity. When we say perfect competition, it is where a commodity or service is supplied by a number of vendors and there is nothing to prevent additional vendors entering the market. For example, buyers are free to buy from any vendors and vice versa. For example, many sellers, many buyers. When we say monopoly, when a unique product or service is available from a single vendor and that vendor can prevent the entry of all others into the market. For example, sari-sari store, where they manage and control the price of their products. One seller, many buyers. And last, oligopoly. When there are few suppliers of a product or service that action by one will almost inevitably result in similar action by others. For example, oil companies in the country. They have rollback, price hike, meaning few sellers, many buyers. That's the end of our lecture 1. I hope to see you in our next lesson. Thank you.